Yo YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. And today's video is a very special one to me personally for two reasons. First of all, we are very close to 5,000 subscribers. I even think we can hit it today, and it's also my birthday, man, so thank you all so much for the support. I just want to say at the beginning of the video, man, just to thank you all, because I couldn't imagine hitting 5k on my birthday. That's absolutely crazy. And yeah, just thank you all for your constant support. You guys have been absolutely crazy. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to hold spawns and the importance of spawns, why you need to hold that, all that good stuff. As you can see, we start off the hill to a really good start here, up by 20 points here, going through to the P2. And what I'm going to do is go through the back here. Now, this game, I'm going to try changing my pacing. I'm not going to go for, you know, the high kill slaying. I'm going to go for the spawns, see if I can help my team and just see what happens there. So you can see right now, we're at the very back of the map here. Now, while my teammate's on this left truck, I'm just going to watch his flank here. The reason is because there's only two main areas that you can die from. It could be in front of him or the right-hand side. And I'm predicting somebody to come from the right. As you can see, my field of view is quite high right now. So I'm just going to sit at the back, watch over my teammate. I mean, that's just a perfect grenade. You can't ask for much more. Look at that nice little two-piece right there. Really good nade. I didn't even plan it like that, to be honest, but I actually managed to hit the truck. We take them out, and just like that, we got 30 points to 0. So really good start. And you can see right here, this is where you want to mix up the pacing. So while my teammate's at the back and I spawn at the front, I know that most of the time the enemies are going to be coming through the front here. So instead of going back to hold the spawns, I'm actually going to push through and hold through the front. So that's what I wanted to kind of show you guys, the importance of switching up the pacing when you're holding spawns. So I am still trying to prioritize the spawns, but it doesn't necessarily mean I have to stay at the back the whole time. As you can see, my teammate is at the back here. 25 seconds left. Now in this situation, it's a perfect opportunity to rotate. Let's see if I do so here. We're going to go to the left and my teammate dies. One more gets traded, and just like that, you can see I think we're doing a good job on our rotation. And I actually think that was a perfect example. You saw how my teammate spawned with me right here. Imagine I didn't come to the left here. Imagine I was on the old hard point. We would have spawned a lot back. We would have spawned maybe 10 seconds back, and it would have been a lot difficult to rotate. But you can see my teammate spawning with me, and we're off to an absolute flawless start here. Gonna go up here. If you guys weren't aware that when you have a pistol in this kind of ladder, you can kind of watch over. We tried to make something happen there. Couldn't quite happen. The guy had a really good head glitch there, and he just had that whole lane on lock. Okay, cool. We've got a 70-point lead into the P3 here. How are we going to break this? Now, I mean, this is good news. Nobody's on the hill, so we're going to go through here. There is a trophy system on there. I'm going to try and get there as quick as possible. And the main thing I'm going to do here is use my pistol and see if I can take anyone out. But you know what? Things are getting mixy. There's an opponent in the base. There's an opponent on the hill. There's a lot of things going on here. So what I'm going to do is try to basically contest the hill from the top here. Make sure they can't get on it. But more importantly, watch the rotation. Make sure I've got spawns for the next hard point. I know right here, these 20 seconds, they're not worth fighting for if it means losing spawns and potentially, you know, just going on a backwards trial here. So we're going to wait here, see what we can do. My teammate goes through again. I'm going to back off, see what we can do. Just chuck a nice little nade over. Even at this point, to be honest, I'm playing a bit more forward than I need to be. I could have backed off maybe a few seconds earlier, but that's okay. It looks like nobody came through. But if you guys are trying to prioritize the spawns, even those few seconds that I was hesitating right there, there's no need. Just be quick on the ball, go for the spawns, and make sure you're locking it down. You can see we're in a bit of a weird spot here. Just trying to watch the left-hand lane. I mean, could not get any worse timing. That's Call of Duty timing for you right there. You can see there's a guy there, and I kind of fumbled it there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of fumbled it. I should have either committed to the left and taken that guy out, or held the right-hand lane, because that was more of the danger zone. So you can see right there, I was in a good spot, but it's not all about your positioning. It's about what you do from the angles. So great example right there of getting to good positioning, but not doing too much with it. And you can see slowly but surely the opponents are getting back into the game. So again, spawns are very important, but it's more important what you do with the spawns. And you can see just like that, they broke the hill. And I mean, overall, they're playing really well here. I don't know what J Wright is doing, man. He might have controller broke or something. I don't know what he's doing. But you lot, we're going to chalk that one up. It's going to be an even game. Now that's the advantage of having the early start. You can see it's going to be an even game here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through. I'm actually going to hold the right hand side, and that's just a massive gunfight. I should be winning. I'm on 14. Oh my god. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've changed now. This gameplay was from a few days ago, but 14. No wonder I was missing those shots. You can see I changed my sensitivity. I wouldn't recommend changing mid-game, but I was clearly not comfortable with that sensitivity right now. I was playing Warzone earlier, so that's probably why I was on that. But back to the topic. This spot here is the best spot in my opinion, and you're going to see what happens here. This is really important, okay? So we went 70 points up. They caught up. It was 70-70. Now, let's see what happens on this hard point. This is one of the most deciding factors of this match here. You can see we rotated, we prioritized the spawns, and you're going to see what's happening. Just like that, we're starting to get about a 25-second lead here. That's a massive lead in this kind of situation. I got kind of walked into that situation, not the best, but you can see the lead's going up and up. And just like that, we managed to get a 25-point lead, and we hit the 100-point mark just because we out-rotated our opponent. And again, 25 seconds left. I could definitely go on the hill, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit back. I'm going to rotate, because by the time I get there, I'm probably going to die, I'd rather prioritize the P1. It all depends on your teammates, what your teammates are doing. Right now, I can see my teammates going for the scrap time. So me, I'm like, you know what, let me set up for the top here, get ready for P1. There's no point me no point me going for scrap time with them, getting, what, 5 seconds, and then we're in the same kind of dilemma. So what I'm going to do is watch over my teammate, and I actually notice somebody might be behind me, so I'm going to go through, and I just get some really, really bad timing. If I pre-aim that door, that's an easy kill, and this hill is ours. But you know what, that's alright, that happens. We spawn in a pretty good spot here. You can see I've got 0 seconds on the hill. Obviously not ideal, but we are going for the spawns there. We're not exactly kill whoring. We're trying to play more of the backline defense for the team here. Going to go up here. Now this is a crucial gunfight. I actually have my equipment, so let's see how we use it. It's going to go through. We use our equipment. I'm not sure what happens there. Let's see. Go through. This doesn't look like a promising gunfight. Yeah, I trolled that one. I absolutely trolled that. So in terms of momentum, we started the game off pretty well. I feel like we went on a bit of a downward slope here, but you can still see, although we went on a bit of a downfall kind of momentum ride there, we're still playing pretty well in terms of positioning. We're not getting the kills we wanted, so in another game, if I was a bit more consistent and I, got a bit more practice in, I feel like this game I'll be absolutely frying. I think my positioning is key here. And something I really want to kind of go about. The players that maybe aren't as confident, if you guys are trying to improve, if you work on your positioning and get into positions where you're going to be in favorable gunfights, you're going to start to pick up more rhythms, pick up timings, and then more time than not, you're going to get used to the gunfights. As you can see right here, we're in a really good spot here. We're head glitch in the back, we're snaking it. We just got a really good spot here without getting taken out. So what happens? A precision comes in, flies right over my head, and yeah, nothing I can really do about that. But you can see we were in such a good spot there. We had the trophy system. They didn't really do too much to counter it besides chuck a precision right on my head. So we're going to have to go through here, and we have lost a spawn. So what we're going to have to try to do is go around the 3 down. That's a perfect start. 4 down, just like that. The guys in front of me, we're going to take him out. Nice little 2-piece. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to think, right, where are they going to be spawning? They're probably going to be spawning tennis court area. Now during the game, I actually thought that somebody might have already pushed through. So you're going to notice I'm watching this side, but looking back at this, I definitely know they're spawning tennis court. There you go. So that's a perfect example right there. I was a bit confused where they were going to spawn, so I was watching the wrong way, but looking back, they were going to spawn tennis area. So all I had to do was turn around there. But again, that's okay. We managed to escalate the lead here, which was an even game. We got a 30-point lead going into the next hard point. That's just a really hard gunfight. It's really difficult to take someone out when they're on the stairs, like kind of stair glitching. That's why the stair glitching was G8 in the pro league. You can see how difficult it is to take them out. You basically can't even see them, and this guy's a platinum, apparently stair glitching. He's clearly not a platinum. This guy was correct, stair glitching. But yeah, it's really difficult to take them out there. So we're going to go through to the right here, see what we can do. Now, while my teammates are kind of staying on the top there, I was like, okay, where can I go? Where can I watch over them that will allow me to get some kills? So I'm going to go through here. I'm going to watch the bottom, and I see 3 down. So it's a good kind of opportunity to put the stun through and go onto the hard point. The reason why I want to sit on the hard point here is because I'm very close to getting the trophy system. Now, trophy system is key for hard point. I think it's probably the most important thing because of the amount of tactical and kind of equipment usage. It's so important to use your trophy system. Right here, I pre-aimed it. I took out the second enemy. Let's see when I use my trophy system. Looking back, I should definitely go up and use it. Okay, so again, now you can kind of see that in my opinion, that's a misuse of equipment right there. Although my teammate's staying alive, it worked out okay. I definitely think I should have put the trophy system there and guarantee those 20 seconds. There you go. My teammate does die. 10 seconds there to see what we're doing here. I'm not sure why I'm not rotating. In this kind of situation, there's only 2 reasons I wouldn't rotate. One is either playing for streaks, or 2 is playing for scrap time. Right there, I wasn't doing either. I was kind of caught in the middle, so I definitely think I could have rotated a bit earlier. I'm very critical of my gameplay because that way allows me to improve, and you guys can see from my mistakes as well, because I'm obviously not going to have flawless games, and hopefully you guys kind of can appreciate that, certain mistakes, it's easier to explain than obviously games where I only fry. But yeah, we got a 40-point lead here, and the biggest problem there was the spawns. This is why I'm trying to stress how important the spawns are. You can see we got really blessed here. We actually got really lucky spawns, and we spawned really close. So now you're going to see how quick it is to get into the hill. My teammate chucks a nade there. I'm going to nade the left with him. We're going to go through. As soon as he goes through, we're going to turn around. I'm going to get a pistol out, watch behind him, and that was one of the cleanest breaks of the map so far. And the reason why I waited for my teammate is because I had an assault rifle. He is an SMG, right? So it's only logical for him to go through and take out the kill. I'm going to go through. We take out the guy in the back, and immediately I'm going to rotate to the left. As I kind of said on the first rotation, this left-hand side is really important. So I noticed that nobody in the other team was rotating. So I was like, okay, I'm quite lucky here, in a really good position. Now we're finally going to use that trophy system, and I'm just going to make sure I lock down this kind of left lane. If I can get a kill here, this will really open up the game, and we should be able to take the victory. So going to go through here, see what I can do with the pistol. Going to back off. My teammate's here with me, and now's a perfect opportunity to go through. Okay, this is important. Look at the kill feed. 3 down. What does that mean? It means apply pressure to your opponent. It's going to go through here. Even though I didn't do anything, I was applying the pressure, opening the door from the other angle. Turn around. You're going to see this guy's here. We're going to try to play our life, try to to pre-fire him. I don't know exactly where he's going to go. It looks like he's going to go up top. We catch him off guard, but he absolutely fries me. Fair play to him. And just like that, it's 3 down. Although I died, my teammates nowhere to look. They're going to be expecting him. 35 seconds left. I feel like we've done everything we needed to do at this point. If they get the rest of this time, it's not an issue because we'll be able to rotate and get P1. But you can see we've still got control of the hill. And there you go. I'm starting to use my trophies more again. This is what I wanted to see at the beginning. Starting to use my trophies, making sure it's really difficult for my opponent to come through. Great use of equipment there. We chucked the stun in the alleyway. I mean, really good challenge from him. I'm not going to lie. That challenge from him was really good. I'm not sure if he was expecting me to chuck a grenade with my stun, but the fact that he was stunned and, you know, he chucked that, he chucked that, what am I talking about? He jumped around the corner, was a really good challenge from him. But going through to P1 now, all we need is 25 seconds. Now, in this kind of situation, there's a few things going through my mind. I'm not worried about P1. I'm more worried about getting spawns for P2 because the worst thing that could happen here, right? Let's just play devil's advocate and see what's the worst thing that could happen. The worst thing that's going to happen is that we kind of split time, or they get majority of the time and they get P2 spawns. That's where things get a bit scary. So what I'm trying to do is make sure we lock down the P1 spawns. You can see we're going to go through, take out one. I notice no one's on the hill, but let's try getting any scrap time. I'm going to go through, we get a 2-piece, and now it's all about trying to find the third. We're going to go through every angle. The third comes behind me. My teammate helps me. Going to turn around, just try to get something off. I mean, in that situation, you know you're probably going to die because of how mixy P1 is, so I'm just trying to get anything going. Even if I get some damage off, just help the team out. You can see once again we're rotating through the left, trying to make sure we're guaranteeing those spawns. And again, I'm not worried about the P1. I'm just going to go through, jump up here, really good jump spot, and just make sure we're watching the whole left-hand side. There you go, he's right behind me. Good read. Oh my god, that's such a terrible gunfight. I'm not going to lie to you, no excuses, but this was like my first game on ranked play in a while, man. I was playing Warzone a lot before this. I came on ranked play. You can already tell from I missed a lot of normal shots, but I think that's why this gameplay was really important, because I don't think I necessarily played really well in terms of my gunfights. Normally I'm a lot more consistent, but there were so many more areas where I felt I was out positioning my opponents and allowed me to take the victory here. 2, 4, 5 to 180, and it's just a really good play. Watching over my teammate, there's one, the second is there. We're just going to line up, watch the head glitch. There you go, take him out. Third gets traded, and just like that we actually get the victory. But yeah, once again, thank you guys so much. We can breathe now, the game's over, but thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the support, and I've actually got a massive video coming out. If you guys can drop 100 likes for my birthday and this massive video and the 5k subs, I'd really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.